The Washington Commanders have signed former first-round pick wide receiver Treylon Burks to the practice squad. Now, a lot of people are going to be happy about this, right? A lot of people are going to be happy about this. Y'all have been spamming me, sign Treylon Burks, sign Treylon Burks, and I feel like they really had no options. Make sure y'all click the like button as you join. We have 8 people in here, so we should have 8 likes. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Man, I'm a fan of this signing. Now, I can't give you exactly what Treylon Burks is going to do. I can't tell you exactly what Treylon Burks is going to do. I don't know if he's going to be a big contributor. But the Commanders have signed Treylon Burks. And again, he was a former first-round pick. And a lot of people's draft comp for him was A.J. Brown, right? For the Titans, when he came into the league, he was supposed to be uh, the A.J. Brown replacement, right? When he was signed to the Titans or drafted to the Titans, he was supposed to be the A.J. Brown replacement or fit that type of protocol. So I think if you put him in the right scheme, maybe they have something. But make sure y'all smash that like button as you're joining. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Super chats, ensure your comment is read. But yeah, click the like button as you join. I need your thoughts on this Treylon Burks signing. I already told you I'm a big fan of the signing. I think it's a good signing. I think that this team has made the right move. They had no choice, right? In my opinion, they had no choice whether they wanted to sign him or not. They had no choice. They had to sign Treylon Burks because you saw the picture of the practice today, right? That there was no wide receivers out there. Not Debo, not Terry, not Noah. We're missing all of our wide receivers because of injuries. So I need some updates on the Treylon lore. People like him, right? He's a former first-round pick. That's why people like him. So maybe a good signing, right? Like my guy Phil says, good, I guess, right? You don't really know. So just got off the phone with Terry. He told me he has an 80% chance playing Sunday. He didn't practice today. So it's 50-50, right? Quinn said that he was supposed to practice all week. He didn't go today. So it's 50-50 now, right? That's what it is. I don't expect him to play Sunday actually now. And it sucks, right? We have 20 people in here. We started 3 minutes ago. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Let's get to 20 likes in the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Super chats, ensure your comment is read. They also support me. So make sure y'all send a super chat to support. But I like this signing. I really feel like the team had no other option, right? Like you have to sign him. You have to sign him. You don't have any option because your whole team is hurt, right? Your whole team's hurt. So I just feel like this was a move that had to be made. And I was really going to be mad if they didn't make the move. But we're trying to reach 20 likes in the stream, y'all. Smash that like button. Let's get to 20 likes in the stream. We have 19 people in here, so we should be close. How y'all feeling about the Treylon Burks signing? And let me know in the comment section how you're feeling about the Treylon Burks signing. I think this is a good move. And again, I think this is a move that had to be made by the team. I think the team had to make this move. I think the team, decided to make this move because all the injuries you have to find someone that can step on the field. Now, I do want to make sure you guys understand this. He is just being signed to the practice squad, right? It's not the active roster or anything. It's just the practice squad, right? So, with Debo and Terry potentially being out and Noah out 4 more weeks and Chris running around with baby oil on his gloves, we didn't have a choice but to sign Treylon and Robbie. I agree. And see, Chris Moore, and what makes me feel better about Monday's loss is we had Chris Moore as our wide receiver 1. Let me say that again. We had Chris Moore as our wide receiver 1. That's why I'm not that mad about Monday's loss. Because really, we had a chance to win with Chris Moore as our wide receiver 1. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Goal is 20 likes on this stream. So we have 18 in here, so we should be close. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Make sure y'all send a super chat to support. Any super chats help a lot, and they also ensure your comment is read. It's not a bad sign. I want CJ Gardner-Johnson on our team. Sign him. See, Astro, my problem with CJ Gardner-Johnson is at some point you have to understand that it's his fault. He was picked up by the Ravens. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he was picked up by the Ravens and he just got released. At some point, it's the player and it's not the team. He apparently has some sort of issues in the locker room because he's not a bad player. So I'd be out on that, to be honest with you. But I respect the tape, right? But I'd be out on that, respectfully. So because I just don't feel like he'd be a good fit. But I was in on Treylon Burks. I'm glad they signed him because I was in on Treylon Burks. Make sure y'all click that like button if you're just joining. Make sure you smash the like button if you're just joining. Yeah, but I was in on Treylon Burks the whole time. I thought they should have signed him. So I'm glad they've made that move. And again, we need bodies. Like we need guys that can step on the field. Now, the problem with Drake Jackson and the problem with other guys, like we need bodies on the field now. Treylon Burks is coming off an injury. Treylon Burks is coming off an injury. So that means Treylon Burks is going to be dinged up coming in here, and he's to the practice squad. It's not an immediate fix. I think we should have had Kendrick Bourne all along. Like in my opinion, we should have had Kendrick Bourne all along. Because Adam Peters really offered pennies, and he didn't really make a hard effort to sign him. So I just think that this team is in need of bodies at the wide receiver position, obviously. And so they had to make this move, and I'm glad they made this move. Make sure y'all click that like button as you're joining. Make sure you all hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. CJ thinks he's above the team, and it was the Texans. He was going like 3 games. Sorry, yeah, Texans, not Ravens. So at some point, it's his problem, right? What leaves a bad taste in my mouth is I can't stop thinking that Terry is getting some payback on the team. The type of injury shouldn't take this long. See, the thing is, like, I don't think he's trying to get revenge on the team. Like, he wants to win games. He wants to help out the team. I don't necessarily think he's mad because I think he got the money he wanted. Right? It's not the exact money he wanted, but I think he's satisfied with that money. I don't think he's trying to make an effort to make the team upset or feel his need, right? I don't think so. But it sucks that he's going to be out, right? It sucks, because he's never been hurt in a while. But I don't believe it's an effort to make the team feel his need or anything. I don't. I wonder if Chosen will play Sunday. If it comes down, like I think if you see, because there's still a chance Terry could play, there's still a chance Debo could play, but it's not looking good. If the wide receiver core is looking like it was at practice today, which was no one, then yeah, they'll bring him up because that's the reason you signed him. Like if you need him, you'll bring him up. I think that Luke McCaffrey's having a good year. Do you think he will be the next man up? He's having a great year. I definitely think he's having a great year. I was definitely a doubter on Luke McCaffrey, but I don't necessarily think he's going to be the next man up. Like he's not going to be the next Terry McLaurin or the next really good player. He's just not. Make sure y'all click that like button on the way in. We have 26 people in here, so we should be over 20 likes. Make sure y'all smash that like button on the way in. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Send a super chat to support and ensure your comment is read. And yeah, make sure y'all click the like button on the way in. I hope not because I love Terry. Yeah, my favorite player of all time. My favorite Washington player of all time is Terry McLaurin. So, but I'm going to be honest and I'm going to not be biased about him. I genuinely don't think he's doing it to hurt the team. Terry's genuinely hurt. A lot of his money is performance-based. He lost money by missing games, and if he doesn't reach a certain amount, he loses money from that too. That is an excellent point. Like that's an excellent point. I think that answers your question, Phil. That's an excellent point right there. Yeah. Like he can go earn money performance-based. And again, he loses money if he doesn't perform well. So that's an excellent point right there. That is an excellent point right there. And I think that answers your question. So good point. Luke has been very a pleasant surprise. Yeah, he's been a pleasant surprise. He's been, I didn't expect him. Again, I was one of his haters the offseason. I'll admit it. I'll give him his apology. I was one of his haters in the offseason. But yeah, he stepped up to the plate. Love what he's doing right now. We need him to continue to do that. Make sure y'all smash that like button on the way in, or if you just have not done so yet, we have 30 people in here, so we should, the goal is 20 likes, so we should be over 20 likes. That's the goal. help me to reach that goal. We're trying to get to 20 likes. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and send a super to support. So yeah, make sure y'all click the like button on the way in. Make sure y'all share your thoughts on Treylon Burks. Give me your thoughts on Treylon Burks. How are y'all feeling about him? True. Yeah, that's a good point. I'm good. I'm good, man. How are you? Yeah. But again, I'm on board with this signing. I like the signing. And we'll see what he does ultimately. We'll see what he does. Again, this is the people's move. Like, everybody wanted them to make this move because, again, we feel like we had, no other option. Like, who else are we going to turn to? We're not trading for anyone. There's no capital to trade for anyone. Yes, and I've seen people ask me this a lot. And it's like, we have the money to, but we don't have the draft capital. We don't have the draft capital to do it. Again, guys, goal is 20 likes in the stream. We have 32 people in here, so if y'all can help me reach 20 likes in the stream, that would be greatly appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and again, send a super chat to support. Any super chats help out a lot. Treylon Burks has been signed to the practice squad. So yeah, Treylon Burks signed to the practice squad. I think that this is a very solid move by Adam Peters, and again, I think you had to do this. I think this makes a lot of sense. Again, this is a guy that's really talented. He was picked 2 spots after Jahan Dotson, right? And so you guys know he's a first-round pick. So he's a first-round pick, and it's a solid pickup. Like, it's a solid pickup. It's not a bad move at all. I think that we should really like this move as fans, because they're trying to bring in guys and to help out this room a lot. So personally, think Treylon is more of a Noah's replacement and a safety blanket if we don't have either Debo or Terry for an extended period of time. And see, the thing about that is, though, Noah Brown's like, he's an active roster. He's a wide receiver 3. The thing about that is Noah Brown is on the active roster. He is the wide receiver 3 on this football team. So, like, he's not really a replacement because he's signed to the practice squad. But I mean, you could look at it that way. We just needed bodies. Again, we just needed bodies. We just needed guys that could come in here and fill the role. So, yeah, that's what we needed at the end of the day. Guys that could come in here and play a big role in the wide receiver room. So, I like this move. And again, I like that they're trying. That's what I like. I like that they're trying. I like that they have put the effort in to try to sign a wide receiver and find somebody. But this is not going to do a whole lot for you, especially because he's on the practice squad. This is not going to do a whole lot for you. Like, let's not lie to ourselves. This is not a big move. But make sure y'all click the like button on the way in. We're trying to reach 20 likes. We have 28 people in here. We're trying to reach 20 likes. So if y'all can help me reach that goal, that'd be greatly appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you're in here and you happen to be new around here and you're not subscribed. Send a super chat to support. Any super chat helps out a lot. So make sure y'all send a super chat. I'm worried about our edge rushers. Also, everyone's hurt. Yeah, that could get ugly. What up? What's going on, man? Off topic, but I think we fans need to start giving Trey Amos some love. He has been exceptional so far. I think we're doing our part. I've been giving him love. If you're new around here, I've been giving him love. So, pause. But yeah, I like what he's been doing. He's really, really good for a rookie. So I like this move also. Yeah, it's a good move. Again, it makes sense. It makes sense. I'm saying he's Noah's potential replacement with him being out for 4 weeks. Oh yeah, right. I think you're right about that. Let's go. We needed him. We didn't need him. Like, we needed body. Again, we needed bodies. I don't know what Treylon Burks as the individual is going to do, but we needed bodies in this room, and we needed guys that could come in and play a pivotal role. But if you guys are new, or if you're just joining, smash that like button. We are 2 likes away from 20 likes. So help me to reach the 20 like goal. Being drafted in the first round doesn't mean anything. Hell, Chase Young was drafted in the first round. It does, though. These scouts, it's not like they just pull something random, right? Like, he's drafted for a reason in the first round. Now, for some players it doesn't mean anything because they just don't show up. But if we can get Treylon Burks in the right system, which might be this system, might not be, then I think he could show up. and he's 25. Why not give it a chance? You're going to pay him plenty. Why not give him a chance? Because if you happen to need his services, it will really work out if he shows up. Bro, we needed him. We have no one here. Yeah, we needed him. We needed bodies. So needed bodies. Needed guys that could come in here and just play on the practice squad. That's how desperate we are. We needed guys that could come in and be on the practice squad. Our injuries have been terrible this year. So I think a good pickup would be Kadarius Toney. Did you watch him? Did you watch him? Did you watch him drop all those passes? I don't know. Didn't Cam Hayward say Treylon was in his top 5 receivers before? I think so. But you have to say that kind of stuff when you're coming in, right? You have to say that kind of stuff when you're coming in to the league, right? You can't say, that's what they all do. But let's look at it. He's drafted in the first round does mean something. Chase Young came here and was fighting for nothing. The horrible team he came and fought for nothing. Yeah, and again, these draft guys know what they're doing. Like it's not a coincidence that he's just picked in the first round. You don't select random guys in the first round. It's not a coincidence, in my opinion. Dude, I don't know why you're hold up. Okay. I don't know why you're coming in here and saying a bunch of we should trade for a bunch of guys. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Hold up. Internet's being a little bit slow, but maybe this guy comes and thrives in the system. Yeah, maybe he works out. Maybe he's maybe he's going to be good in this system. Maybe he works out in this system, right? Maybe we see him actually, show up because he was terrible with the Titans. So maybe he's good in this system. Maybe he works out in this system. Make sure y'all smash that like button if you're just joining. We're trying to reach 20 likes in the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and make sure you send a super chat to support Treylon Burks. Treylon Burks, drop your thoughts in the comment section about Treylon Burks. I'm feeling really good about him. I'm feeling really good about this signing. I'm gonna have to go. Something has come up. I'm gonna have to go. So I will see you guys in the next stream, but I'm gonna have to get out of here and go. I will see you guys in the next one. Sorry for this abrupt ending. Sorry for this, but I'm gonna have to go. But good to catch up with y'all. Make sure y'all smash that like button on the way out. Make sure y'all smash the like button on the way out and subscribe to the channel on the way out. I'm gonna have to go. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Sorry for this. Sorry for the quick ending, but I will see you guys tomorrow for the game preview. Peace. See you tomorrow.